Hello, Terry Thompson here, and I want to talk to you today about something that is very important. I want to talk to you about how to be successful at anything that you do, regardless of what it is. You know, these days there are a lot of people that are out there talking about how to do this, how to do that, how to be successful, how to make money online, how to be a millionaire, how to lose weight, how to do this, how to do that, how to. All right, well, I'm going to tell you that if you want to be successful within your life, it really only comes down to 5 things. That's it, 5 things. You know, I've had over 24 years of experience of leading others to personal and professional success. And throughout that time, I've literally broken it down to just 5 things. You want to know what those 5 things are? It's simple. It's what I like to call the 5 rights. If you adhere to the 5 rights, I guarantee that you will never be wrong. So what are these 5 rights that I'm talking about? All right, here they are. Be at the right place, at the right time, in the right uniform, dress, or attire, with the right information, and more importantly, the right attitude. I guarantee that if you adhere to those 5 rights, you will never be wrong, and you will be successful at pretty much anything that you try to accomplish. All right, so let's go a little bit deeper. Let's go ahead and peel these back just a little bit and break these 5 rights down. Okay, the first one is right place. Okay, have you ever had an opportunity that just sounded so good that you just passed it up and you didn't take advantage of it? In other words, you didn't go there and you wasn't a part of it just because you thought that it, didn't fit you. It wasn't because, it wasn't right for you. Okay. I know that there's a lot of things that are out there, but I'm going to tell you right now that if you are at the right place and you network with the right types of people, those opportunities will open up doors for you. You have to be at the right place if you want to be successful. Okay? Now, I know myself, I am a member of a lot of mastermind groups in which I get to talk to a lot of 6-figure earners and a lot of millionaires. Okay, for me, that is the right place in which I can learn, I can grow, I can basically take my mindset to whole different levels, and I can glean that knowledge and information from some of these 6-figure and 7-figure earners. To me, that is very valuable. To me, that is being at the right place. Okay, being at the right place is very important. You want to succeed? You got to be in some of the right places. Now, you don't necessarily have to be everywhere, but you have to narrow it down to those vital few places that you believe will lead you to that next level. You have to be at the right place. All right, so let's go into the next one. The next one is right time. All right, so how many times have you been told to be somewhere at one time, only to find out that, well, you needed to be there at another time? Okay. And you missed an opportunity because you wasn't at the right place at the right time. All right, time is valuable. All right, every single day we have the same amount of time. You have the same 24 hours within your day that I have within my day in order to be successful. You're not going to bend time. You're not going to make time. You're not even going to frickin' manage it. Time is time. It's going to keep going whether you frickin' do something about it or not. Okay? You need to take advantage of the time that you have. So you need to be at the right place at the right time. And right now is the right time in order to succeed within anything within life. There are so many opportunities out there right now that this right now is the right time to get into business. This right now is the right time to take yourself to the next level. Okay? You have to take advantage of it. Now is the time. Not tomorrow. Now. You know, so many people have this whole mindset of, well, tomorrow's another day, I can do it tomorrow. No, damn it, you need to do it now. Okay? You need to do it now. Time is of the essence. Okay? And it's right now. You need to do stuff right now. Okay? All right, well, enough of that. I could go off on a whole different rant about time because there are people that's just pissing their time away every single day and it frustrates the hell out of me. All right, time is valuable. I'm trying to take advantage of my time every single day. Okay, so the next thing is right uniform, right dress, or right attire. Okay, so let me kind of break this down to you. You got 2 people. One that is dressed like an absolute bum. Doesn't look like he takes care of himself or herself. All right, hair's not fixed. They just look like a complete rag bag. At the opposite end of the spectrum, you got someone that looks really nice. They wear suits, they wear nice clothes, okay, they fix their hair, they just look like they're really nice. Okay, which person would you rather deal with? Which person would you rather want to be associated with? Which person would you want to be around? Okay, would it be this person that is not really dressed nice, not really looking the part? Or would it be this person that looks like a professional? Okay, let me put it to you in another way. You're a hiring manager and you're trying to hire someone for a new job or position. Which person would you hire? Would you hire that person that looks like a bum? Or would you hire that person that looks like a true professional? The way that you dress, the way that you carry yourself is a perspective. It is your standards about you that you set for yourself. You want to doggone be the part, you need to look the part. So you need to dress accordingly. You need to dress appropriately. All right? So have you ever been invited somewhere? Let me give you another example. Have you ever been invited somewhere and you just showed up looking like, whatever. Okay, you look like this. But it wasn't really a formal occasion. Everybody else was dressed casually. Okay, you were overdressed for the situation. And then vice versa, what if you was underdressed? Once again, you kind of see my point. Having the right uniform, right dress, or right attire is very important. You don't want to make yourself look silly, unprofessional, whatever applies. Okay, so moving right along, I like this one. Right information. Right information is absolutely vital. Okay, how many times have you been told something only to find out that it was wrong? I know myself, I have been told a lot of things over the years that have been absolutely wrong. It is what it is. It's information. Okay? But in today's age, we are on information overload. There is so much information floating around out there, I just don't know what to do with it all. I can't consume all of it. Okay, there's information here, information there. You got information in books, on the internet. Flipping Google is the smartest damn thing out there in the world. Google has all the information. All right, so if you want to get the right information, look it up on Google. Okay, there's lots of videos out on YouTube. Once again, information is everywhere. But not having the right information could literally be the difference between you succeeding and failing. Okay, I know myself. I'll give you an example. I was told to be somewhere one time, and I showed up there. So in the back of my mind, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I'm doing the right thing. I'm at the right place, I'm at the right time, I'm in the right uniform, and I thought I had the right information. Come to find out, I didn't. The location had changed, and I didn't find out about it. That was truly embarrassing. It really was. Information is vital. Information is the lifeblood, okay, of companies, teams, organizations, and if anybody wants to be successful, you got to have the right information. Okay, so here's another quick thing for you in reference to information. Okay, let's say for example you are a leader, you're a boss, whatever label that you want to put on yourself. You go to a meeting, okay, and a lot of information is put out within that meeting. Okay, so what do? Do you filter all that information? None of this pertains to me. I'm not going to write none of this stuff down. No, that's not what you do. You write down all the notes, you take down all the information, and you pass that out accordingly in whatever format, whether it be a group, whether it be over the phone, whether it be email, whatever the case, okay, however it applies. You need to put out all that information and let the person filter that out. Don't you filter that out. Let everybody else filter that out. You are a gatherer of that information, and then you disseminate that information. Let everybody else filter it. You don't do that. That's not your job. Okay? So, moving right along, and this is the one I really, really like. This is the most important one out of all of the 5 rights. This is the most important one right here. And it's attitude. Attitude. You gotta have the right attitude if you want to be successful. All right? Now, let's say for example you got 2 people. You're a hiring manager and you got 2 different people. You got one person that's got a really bad attitude. They seem to be kind of disgruntled a little bit, and it seems like they don't really want to be there. And then at the other end of the spectrum, you got another person that has a very positive attitude, very happy attitude. They're happy to be there. They look like they're carrying themselves really well. They exude positive energy. Which person would you hire? All right, well, the negative person has all the knowledge, the experience, resume reads like a champion, has great information, but yet isn't really portraying all that in a very positive manner. It's just basically putting that information out there just to get it out there and say, this is me. You got another person, once again, the happy one, the one with the positive attitude, the one with that outward, positive expression of themselves, doesn't really know all of the questions, answering them the best that he or she can, but yet that positive attitude really carries them through the interview. Which person would you hire? I know myself, I would kind of outweigh the two, but I would most likely go with the one with the most positive attitude. Because you definitely don't want a dark cloud hanging around you or your team or your organization with that bad attitude. You really want to surround yourself with people that have a positive attitude, a positive outlook. I'll give you an example. I had an employee one time that had a very bad attitude. Very bad attitude. No matter what you did to this person, you could say anything that you wanted to. They would still have a bad attitude about it. All right? There was nothing that I could say or do that would cheer this person up. There was nothing that I could say or do to get this person to do better work or more work or to stay late or whatever the case. Didn't matter. I was like, okay, I got to pull this person off to the side. So I pulled this person off to the side and had a good conversation with this individual. I looked at him and I said, hey, I noticed you got kind of a bad attitude about a lot of things. You got some things going on within your life. Didn't want to say anything. It's like, okay, let me put it to you this way. Let me explain something to you about attitude. Let's say, for example, I was to punch you right in the face. What would your attitude be towards that? Well, he kind of looked at me and he goes, well, I would either punch you back or I would laugh at you because you hit like a little kid. I was like, okay, well, not really what I was expecting, but, nonetheless, that was his attitude or his answer towards the action that I was going to do to him because of a bad attitude. At the opposite end of the spectrum, I kind of asked the guy, I was like, hey, well, what if I was to give you time off? What if I was to give you more money? What if, insert here, okay, what if I was to do something positive? What would your attitude be towards any of that? He was like, well, I would be happy. I would probably enjoy my job a little bit better. I would probably, whatever answer there. So I'm sitting here thinking in the back of my mind, I was like, I've got an employee here that has two completely different aspects of attitude. You got the whole positive side of it, then you got the whole negative side of it in the most extreme. Now, there's this gray area right in the middle of all of that a lot of people like to kind of hang out and camp out in. That's that gray area of their attitude isn't really positive, isn't really extremely negative, but yet they're just unhappy about things. Okay? Now look, I know that I can't make everybody happy. I know that I could throw all kinds of positivity out there. I could give you all kinds of tips, tools, techniques, and resources. But there are just some people that are out there that just kind of hang out in that gray zone. And no matter what you do or say, you can't make them happy. They're just that way. Okay? Now, I can try to be the best leader that I can be. And that's all that I can do. I can try to offer you wisdom and insight and opportunities. But look, at the end of the day, if somebody wants to have a bad attitude and I can't fully change that, it may be time to let that person go. Okay? You have to get those people with bad attitudes out of your life. They are toxic. You got to get rid of them. Okay? There's no place in your life for those types of people. They have to go. All right, so throughout this video, I covered 5 things that if you adhere to those, in other words, the 5 rights, if you adhere to those 5 rights, you will never be wrong. You will be successful at anything that you do. I guarantee it. Those 5 rights are: be at the right place, at the right time, with the right uniform, dress, or attire, with the right information, and most importantly, the right attitude. If you adhere to those 5 rights, you will never be wrong, and you will be successful within anything that you try to do within your life. All right, well, this wraps it up for this video. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to what it is that I had to say. And if you want to take it a step further, I would greatly appreciate it that if you subscribe to my channel. I definitely have some more content coming your way, so please hit that subscribe button and follow me. Also, on my website, if you go to my website, terrythompson.me, there you will find my books about life and leadership. You will find other content that is motivational, inspirational, that will lead you to personal or professional success. Also on my website, terrythompson.me, I am currently giving away my audiobook, Leadership Solved, absolutely for free. All you got to do is provide me with your email address, and you will have instant access to my audiobook, Leadership Solved. All right, so once again, Terry Thompson, I want to thank you for allowing me to be your virtual mentor and motivate and inspire you with today's message, and I'll see you soon.